handed you $10,000 right now, what would you do with it? What if I tell you that you can save that amount without cutting your joy or even picking up a side hustle? I'm going to be sharing with you 4 powerful tips that you need to save money. And one of them is a law that has been sabotaging your wallet. Please stay with me, don't go away, and we'll get right into it. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. My name is Ada and this is Thrive with Ada. On this channel, we share financial tips and faith. And also personal life experiences. I want you to just subscribe to this channel, share, like this video, drop a comment. Let's learn from each other. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Now, the very first savings tip I have is the Parkinson law. It's related to the Parkinson law. Now, Parkinson law states that work expands to fill the time available. But when it comes to finances, your income increases. No, your expenses increases to suit your income. And that's why you see people where they get an extra cash or a bonus or maybe a compensation from somewhere. It does not reflect. All the money just goes down the drain because there was no deliberate effort to keep money aside. And the way we can mitigate against this law is to take that money out, that savings, you take it out first before you start making do with whatever you have left. And you'll be shocked that whatever is left is enough to make you survive the month, to make you meet your expenses. So you can start with just 10% of what you earn, you keep 10% aside, and then the money that you are not seeing, of course, is not money that you're going to be spending. So the money that is not visible to you is deemed not to be available. And so when you keep 10% aside and you are able to run through the remaining of the month with 90%, you'll be shocked that you are able to survive even without that 10% in there. You can also do this for 20% and 30% and so on, so that you should be able to manage the whatever is left to suit your expenses. You don't just increase your expenses because an income increase. We have to keep money aside for investments, for other things that will be beneficial. Now, the second tip is don't be a last minute person. Don't wait till time is running out before you do what you're supposed to do. Take time to plan how you're going to spend your expenses. You want to do something, pay your subscriptions on time, your compulsory bill, your necessary bills. There are bills that are necessities. They are not just wants, they are needs. These are things that you need to run your daily life. You have to pay them ahead. You don't wait to incur debts. That there will be penalties, there will be charges when you delay payments of these things. So you have to plan to do your things well. When you procrastinate, of course, you waste a lot of money. You spend more because then you have to make do with impulse buying things at the last minute. There is no plan. You are not taking advantage of discounts, of how to plan what you need to do. So you have to plan that subscription. Make sure you don't pay late. You have to even plan your meals so that you don't just go and eat out. You plan everything. When you plan things that, okay, this is what I'll do, you'll be able to even look at your costs. You'll be able to reduce or maybe take out things that are probably not necessary and make do with the necessary ones. That's one way. Don't be a last minute person. Don't be that person rushing to meet up. Let technology do the savings for you. There are apps that you can use to do there are some bank automated apps that could just take some money. It's like something that is set against your payday, for instance, that just moves money from your checking account to a savings account. That money leaves automatically when the pay enters your account. And of course, like I said before, money that you don't see, you don't spend. There are also some apps. An example of this app is Koho apps, such that when you use it to make purchases, it rounds it up to the nearest naira, nearest dollar, and moves it into a savings account for you. Now, this is an avenue for you to put money. Don't say because they are maybe cents, they are not like a dollar. They are cents and they probably will not amount of. You'll be shocked at how much you'll be able to gather if you just indulge in this. I remember years ago when I was working in the bank, there was somebody who was all the coins that cannot be paid out to customers. That person was just collecting all those coins into an account created for himself, and you'll be dazed at the millions that he was able to gather because of coins that customers are willing to let go because the bank cannot pay it out to them in cash at that time. He was busy gathering all these funds, and before it was discovered, he had made millions out of this money. So don't underestimate the effects. What technology can do. Technology can help. We can even use Excel and even Google, something as simple as Excel and Google Sheet, to just plan our expenses, plan our budget, look at how to spend our monies. And this is one great saving tip that will help us to just put money aside. We can use this Excel and Google Sheets, to budget our spendings. The last tip, which is so very much overlooked, is the year-in review. People don't even bother to look at maybe monies that they have spent. They just felt, oh, that one is gone, let's focus on the new ones that is coming. But that's where we are getting it wrong. Let's look at how much. Let's do a review. We can do it yearly, we can do it bi-yearly, biannually, we can do it quarterly. We can say, okay, even monthly. We can say, okay, for this month I have spent so much. Where did my money go? What brought me joy? What did I do that really drained my pocket? By the time we do all this review, we'll be able to strategize and spend monies on what matters, so that we can cut excesses. We can reduce excesses. What is not, we can decide to get something that gives the same value but at a cheaper amount. There are many people do the same things. There are different varieties, different things that we use or that we need or that we make use of. For instance, if a subscription is too high, we can decide to reduce it and go for something cheaper. As long as we are getting the same value for what we want, that's it. We don't have to go and upgrade an iPhone, for instance, to the latest version because it's just been released. What is in that the latest iPhone that your current iPhone cannot do for you? So we should just learn to be disciplined, we learn to be determined. And with these 4 saving tips, it will amaze you how much you have put together, at the end of a period or at the end of the season. Now, this is just one way we can save money fast and put money aside. I just want you to remember that saving $10,000, for instance, it's not just about cutting back. It's about thinking smart. Now, the first thing, just apply Parkinson law. The second thing you need to do, we talked about not being a last-minute person. Don't be that person that's always rushing to do things at the 11th hour. You will not plan, you will not set your priorities right, and then you rush at the 11th hour. Number 3, you leverage on technology. Technology has made saving so easy for us nowadays. Technology has made everything so sweet. So leverage on technology to grow your savings. And the 4th thing, don't forget to do a review. Do a review. These are things that have worked for me personally. Review your expenses, review your income. You can do it monthly, you can do it quarterly, you can do it biannually or even annually. Do a review of your expenses and those things that eating deep into your wallet or you can get a substitute, a cheaper substitute for. Or those things that you actually don't need. They are just excess baggage that you can throw away. You can just throw them off and then focus on things that are essential. I want you to drop in the comment section that thing that you want to stop spending on even this very month. Please subscribe, share, like this video, drop a comment. I want to hear from you, and until I see you in my next one, bye for now.